Hey everybody, O'Grady here. Today we're talking about Social Security. And right to the big question I keep hearing, is Social Security going bankrupt? Well, you're not alone if you've been worried. There are lots of scary headlines and confusing talk. One guy says one thing, the other girl says something else. The anchors are going crazy, the pundits, the business channels. Yeah, they've all got stories on it. So we're going to break it all down in plain English for you today. So, really is Social Security going bankrupt? In short, no, it's not going bankrupt. And you aren't about to wake up and find your entire benefit check is gone. But the full picture isn't all sunshine, roses, and champagne either. Right now, the Social Security system is paying out more than it's collecting from workers. The trust fund, you've heard of that, right? The trust fund, sort of rainy day account for Social Security. Well, it is projected to run out of extra reserves by 2033 or 2034, around in there. On that day, Social Security will only be able to pay out what it collects from workers each month. So what comes in is what goes out, no more. That means unless Congress acts, benefits could be cut across the board by some estimates about 23 to 24%. So in plain terms, you'd still get a check, but it'd be smaller than expected, around 3/4 of your promised benefit. So that doesn't sound all that good. So why is this happening? Well, more retirees are collecting Social Security than ever before, and fewer workers are paying into it to keep that flow going, that cash flow. It's a bit like having more people at Thanksgiving dinner than you expected, but with the same size turkey every year. All right, so here's why it matters for you, especially if you're in your 50s, 60s, or even early 70s. Yeah, the headlines might make your heart skip a beat or two. After all, Social Security isn't just extra cash for most folks. It's the foundation, the building blocks, the base of retirement income. It helps pay for groceries, utilities, and all those Florida sunshine days. A benefit cut of like 25%, well, okay, 24 maybe is the official projection. That's no small potatoes. For the average retiree, that could mean a few $100s less in your monthly check. For couples, it could be a whopping 18 grand less a year if the cuts actually kick in around 2033. That's a kind of hit that changes a retirement budget. And for some, it's the difference between staying afloat and having to make some big cuts and some hard decisions. Okay, let's be clear about this. Congress has a history of stepping in with fixes, right? Politicians, they don't want to lose their gig and get voted out. And they sometimes come up with these solutions right at the very last minute. So there are plenty of potential solutions being floated, from raising how much income is taxed to bumping up the retirement age to tweaking who gets how much. So, of course, we can't predict politics, but it's important to plan like you might not get every penny you're promised, just in case. So what can you do? Well, here's a few action moves or steps to maybe ease your mind a little bit and shut down some of that worry. Boost your backup plan. Yeah, Social Security was never meant to be your full retirement benefit, that you were supposed to have some extra that you put together on your own. So make personal savings your new superpower. Every extra dollar you tuck away in an IRA or your 401k, or even just a plain old savings account, gives you more control, no matter what Social Security does in the future. Think of it as building your very own rainy day fund, which, of course, you should have been doing all along anyway, but now more than ever. Delay, delay, delay. Put it off. If possible, consider working a little extra and delaying Social Security benefits. Each year you wait, up to age 70, your monthly check gets bigger. Delaying not only increases your own lifetime benefit, but can help smooth out any potential cuts down the road as well. And if you're still working, even part-time, yeah, side gig, anyone? You can let your retirement savings and Social Security grow a bit longer. And Stay informed, stay on top of things. I always discourage you from watching too much TV, but maybe just focus on Social Security news, anything breaking there. But on the other hand, you don't want to let every headline raise your blood pressure or lose sleep over it. Not worth that. Focus on credible sources and not just rumors. And if you feel uncertain, well, hey, check in with a financial planner or advisor. That's what I'm here for, after all. And I get it. It's stressful. The unknown, nobody really likes uncertainty. Social Security is a promise our country made to its workers, and it's only natural to worry when that promise looks like it's on shaky ground. So the system isn't disappearing completely, but benefit cuts are possible if lawmakers drag their feet. So don't panic, because that doesn't do anything for you anyway, but you can prepare. Your retirement security is too important to leave to chance. You can build a plan that works even in uncertain times. And most importantly, you don't have to do it alone. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think we're in for benefit cuts, or will Congress act in time, maybe even at the last minute? And what would you do to fix Social Security? In the meantime, I'll see you in the next episode.